Each time a man stands up for an ideal, or acts to improve the lot of others, or strikes out against injustice, he sends forth a tiny ripple of hope, and crossing each other from a million different centers of energy and daring, those ripples build a current which can sweep down the mightiest walls of oppression and resistance.
Robert Kennedy's words, delivered in a 1966 speech to students struggling against the tyranny of apartheid in South Africa, speak to an abiding faith in the power of the individual, the power of one act to transform a life or countless lives, the power of an ideal to change how people look at their world. We at the Mentor Network share that faith. It is a cornerstone of our mission, a mission that we have been fulfilling with commitment, innovation, and skill for the last 3 decades. 2010 marks the 30th anniversary of the Mentor Network. We are proud of our history. The network and many of our partner art organizations began with a concept that was then radical. People with disabilities, children with emotional and behavioral challenges could be served by the community, in the community. We are proud of the organization that we are today. The network now serves almost 24,000 people in 36 states with programs tailored to meet individual needs. Our founder's vision has expanded to include innovative family therapies, neurorehabilitation services for returning veterans with brain injuries, alternative schools for young people, and much more. The network has grown into a human services leader. Our collective voices are heard in state capitals and in our nation's capital, advocating for public policy changes. We are partnering with communities in which we work to take care of the people who are entrusted to us. We have the Network Charitable Foundation that gives donations to the communities in which we work. And this year we began our own employee assistance fund called the Network Angels to take care of people who work in our organization who have trouble. We are proud of the bright promise of tomorrow that so many are working to make real. The network thrives on reinvention and innovation. Many of us came to work in this field because we believed that there should be a new approach to human services, that one that places the goal of full human equality within the reach of every individual. We still do believe that. That's why we're pursuing new ideas. That's why you're more likely to hear someone here say, let's try it, rather than we've always done it that way. The fact is that the average lifespan of a company today is about 13 years. The Mentor Network has doubled that and beyond. Everyone here in the network family, around the country as well, past and present, deserves the credit for that. We're grateful to have several members of our board here this evening, Pam Linehan and our chairman, Greg Torres, as well as Chris Durbin from our partners at Vestar. All of them contribute to what we have become today. And Greg in particular has led our organization through a period of rapid growth, the most rapid growth we saw in the 30 years of our existence. There's more to it than that, though. As with people, numbers tell only part of the story. What meaning do we find in all these 30 years? What have they meant for the individuals that we serve, for the employees and the mentors, and for the network as a whole? Those receiving our support and care have benefited from the innovation and excellence that we have pursued. Employees and mentors have been the heart and soul of this process, and they too have grown with the network. What it comes down to, what separates us from every other organization, is this: the experience of caring is transformative. We are different people and a better organization because our mission is focused on building relationships and enhancing lives. We are people who have been called to action because of our experiences. Supporting and caring for the most vulnerable among us changes a person and the way someone looks at the world. You are more easily moved to right the wrongs on a larger scale. Once you've seen injustice, you want to eradicate it. The people that we are honoring this evening understand this transformation. Our Ripple of Hope winners work tirelessly to ensure that individuals we support have the opportunity to become their best selves, to enjoy life, to feel part of the human family on equal terms with their neighbors. The promise of equality burns brighter because of the people you'll soon meet. Those everyday heroes offer inspiration and hope in a time of uncertainty. They have shown us the way through perseverance and through their unyielding belief in the power of the human spirit. The network's Ripple of Hope Award was created to recognize these special qualities. Mentors, direct support professionals, nurses, managers, administrators, attorneys, they represent the best of us, often taking on the toughest cases because they are committed to the dignity and promise of each individual. Whether they know it or not, they create a ripple effect for everyone they serve, for their colleagues, and for their communities. And it is the sum total of these actions that we find the true meaning of the 30 years history of the Mentor Network. I would like to extend a special thanks to those who took the time to nominate people for this award. Taking time to recognize the commitment of an individual is an act of grace and generosity as well as recognition. For that, we thank you. Looking ahead 30 years, I envision an evening like this one, a similar group of people gathered together to celebrate the network's achievements. A new generation of human services leaders sitting in your seats with the cause that we serve having already been advanced beyond our wildest expectations. So as we honor Jim, Darlene, Diane, Mary, Lisa, the Rem Domo staff, Andrea and Nathan, Angel and Cheryl, let us celebrate our idealism, our aspirations, and our convictions. Let us take from this place a renewed commitment to serving others. Let us begin the next great chapter in the Mentor Network's remarkable history.